Hey, it's nice to spend time together like this.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to it. So, what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Well, I love reading and trying out new recipes. How about you?
I'm into sports, especially basketball, and I enjoy hiking. Trying out new restaurants is also something I like doing.
That's great. I love trying new foods too. Do you see yourself having a family in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I've always envisioned having a family of my own. How about you?
Oh, absolutely. I've always wanted a family too. What are your thoughts on parenting styles?
I believe in a balance between being supportive and providing guidance. I think it's essential to foster independence while still being there for them. How about you?
I agree. Communication is key, and I believe in creating a nurturing environment. By the way, how do you handle conflicts in a relationship?
I think open communication is crucial. Addressing issues calmly and finding solutions together is important to me. What about you?
Communication is key for me too. I believe in actively listening to each other and finding compromises. It's important to approach conflicts as a team.
That's a good approach. Speaking of which, how do you handle stress or challenging situations?
I usually take some time for myself to reflect and then talk about it with someone I trust. How about you?
I find solace in physical activities like going for a run or hitting the gym. It helps clear my mind. It's important to have healthy outlets.
I agree. It's great to know we have similar values when it comes to handling challenges and conflicts. It's essential for a lasting relationship.
Absolutely. I'm glad we're having these conversations. It helps us understand each other better and see if we're compatible for the long run.
Definitely. It's important to be on the same page about these things. It feels good to know we share similar values and goals.
Yeah, it does. I'm enjoying getting to know you better, and I'm hopeful about our future together.
You know, it's really nice spending time with you like this.
Yeah, it is. I enjoy our time together too. Is there something on your mind?
Well, I've been thinking about us and, trying to understand where we stand. How do you feel about us?
I really care about you, you know that. I enjoy our time together, and I feel a connection. What's on your mind?
I appreciate that, but sometimes I wonder if it's just a surface-level connection or something deeper. I want to be sure about the depth of your feelings for me.
I understand. I want to be open with you. I care about you deeply, and I'm invested in our relationship. What makes you question the depth of our connection?
It's not that I doubt you, but I've had experiences where things seemed great initially, and then they changed. I want to make sure we're both on the same page about our feelings and where this is heading.
I get that. It's important to be on the same page. I want you to know that I'm serious about us. I care about you more than just on the surface level. I see a future with you.
That's reassuring to hear. I just want to be sure, I've been hurt before, and I want to protect myself.
I completely understand. It's important for both of us to feel secure in this relationship. I'm willing to invest the time and effort to build something meaningful with you.
I appreciate your honesty. It helps me understand where you are coming from. Let's keep communicating and being open with each other, okay?
Absolutely. Communication is key. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I want you to feel secure and loved in this relationship.
Thank you for being understanding. Let's continue to get to know each other better and see where this journey takes us. Gosh, I'm feeling so torn lately. It's like every guy I meet seems to lack something crucial, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Is it too much to ask for someone who ticks all the boxes? I mean, the first one is sweet and caring, but his career ambitions are not aligned with mine. Then there's the one who's super ambitious, but our values don't quite match. And the third guy is financially stable, but the chemistry is just not there. I really want a relationship that's fulfilling on all levels, Am I being too picky? Or am I just not meeting the right people? It's confusing. I don't want to settle, but finding someone who meets all my requirements feels like searching for a needle in a haystack. Maybe I should reassess my priorities? But no, I've worked hard to establish what I want in a partner. It's just frustrating that the men I've been dating seem to lack in one or two important areas. Maybe I should give it more time? People say love grows, but can I really build a lasting connection with someone when there are these significant gaps? I'm not sure. It's like I have this mental checklist, and I'm not finding anyone who checks all the boxes. But then again, maybe I need to be more open-minded. After all, nobody's perfect, right? Maybe it's about finding someone whose imperfections I can accept and work with. Or maybe I just haven't met the right person yet. I should probably take a step back, reevaluate what truly matters to me, and try to be more patient. It's just hard when you have this vision of what you want, and it feels like nobody quite fits into the picture. Relationships are complicated, and finding the right balance is proving to be quite the challenge. Hey, I've been thinking a lot about my relationship lately, and I wanted to get your opinion. I'm not sure who I should choose as the best man to marry.
Oh, that's a big decision. What are you considering?
Well, there's this guy who's financially stable, has a good job, and can easily take care of all my bills. On the other hand, there's another guy who's not as well off, but we have a deep emotional connection and share similar values.
Tough choice. You know, my advice would be to go for the one who can take care of your bills. Financial stability is crucial in a marriage. You need someone who can provide for you and ensure a comfortable life.
Yeah, I get that stability is important, but what about love and emotional connection? I don't want to end up in a relationship where money is the only thing holding us together.
Look, love is great and all, but it won't pay the bills or secure your future. Think about it, having someone who can take care of you financially will relieve a lot of stress. It's practical.
I understand the practical aspect, but I also believe that a strong emotional connection is essential for a lasting relationship. I don't want to choose someone solely based on financial stability and regret it later because there is no real connection.
Well, it's your decision, but I'm just saying, financial security should be a top priority. Love won't put a roof over your head or food on a table.
I appreciate your perspective, and financial stability is important, but I think I need to find a balance. I want someone I love and who loves me back, and who can also contribute to a stable future.
Suit yourself, but don't come crying to me if you end up struggling. I'm just being realistic.
I'll take your advice into consideration, but I also need to follow my heart and make sure I'm with someone for the right reasons. I want a partner, not just a provider.
Sweetheart, can we talk for a moment?
Of course, Mom. What's on your mind?
You know, you're at that age where I can't help but think about your future. Have you thought about the kind of man you would like to marry?
Mom, everything is under control. I'm not in a rush, and I'll find the right person when the time is right.
I understand that, but I want the best for you. It's important to choose a responsible and caring partner. Have you met someone you're considering?
Well, there is someone, but it's not that serious yet. We're just getting to know each other.
That's good to hear. Just make sure he's responsible and treats you well. It's crucial to have a strong foundation for a lasting relationship.
Mom, I appreciate your concern, but I've got it handled. I know what I'm looking for in a partner.
I trust your judgment, but if you ever need advice or want to talk about it, I'm here for you. It's a big decision, and I want to make sure you're happy and with someone who respects and values you.
Thanks, Mom. I know you mean well, but really, everything is fine. I'll let you know if anything changes.
All right, sweetheart. Just remember, I only want what's best for you, and I'm always here if you need me.
Ugh, the pressure from Mom about getting married is getting overwhelming. I know she means well, but the constant talks about finding the right man and settling down are making me feel anxious. I get it, marriage is a big deal, and I want it too, but I can't help but feel a bit rushed. I need time to figure out what I really want in a partner, and I don't want to settle just because of societal expectations. Maybe I should start actively dating and see where things go. But then again, I don't want to force myself into a relationship just for the sake of being in one. I need to find someone who genuinely complements my life and values. Mom keeps suggesting potential suitors, but I can't let her choices dictate my decisions. I need to find someone I connect with on a deep level, someone who shares my values and goals. On the other hand, I don't want to disappoint Mom. She's just concerned about my happiness, and I appreciate that. Maybe I should have an honest conversation with her about needing more time to find the right person. I also need to trust my instincts more and not settle for someone just because they fit the criteria on paper. Love should be a guiding force, not just a checklist of qualities. It's a lot to navigate, but I need to prioritize my own happiness and not succumb to the external pressure. Marriage is a lifetime commitment, and I want to make sure I'm making the right choice for myself. Time to take a deep breath, trust the process, and find the path that feels right for me.
Hey, babe, I've made reservations at that fancy restaurant tonight. Be ready by 7.
Oh, that's nice. But can we talk for a moment?
Sure, what's on your mind?
Well, I've noticed that sometimes the way you talk to people, including me, can be a bit harsh. It makes me uncomfortable.
What are you talking about? I don't have time for your complaints. Just be ready for dinner.
See, that's exactly what I mean. You don't have to be dismissive. I understand you're successful and all, but kindness goes a long way. It's important to me.
Whatever. I don't care what you think. I'm successful, and people should be grateful for my time.
It's not about your success. It's about treating people with respect. Success shouldn't excuse rudeness. I care about you, but I want us to have a relationship built on mutual respect.
Respect? People respect me because of what I have, not because I am nice. That's how the world works.
It doesn't have to be that way for us. I don't want to be with someone who values success over kindness. I need someone who understands the importance of treating others well.
If you don't like it, you can leave. There are plenty of people who would love to be with me.
It's not about leaving. It's about us working on our communication and how we treat each other. I care about you, but I can't ignore how your attitude affects me and others around us.
Well, if you're going to be so sensitive about it, maybe you're not the right person for me.
Maybe we need to reassess what's truly important in a relationship. Success is great, but kindness and respect matter just as much. I hope we can find a balance that works for both of us.
Sweetheart, can we talk for a moment? I've been doing some thinking, and I realized that I haven't shared with you what I believe are important qualities to look for in a partner, especially as a child of God.
Of course, Mom. I'm all ears. What do you think I should look for?
Well, first and foremost, seek someone with a strong faith. A person who shares your spiritual values and is committed to a life centered around God. In 2 Corinthians 6:14, it's advised not to be unequally yoked with unbelievers.
That makes sense. Spiritual alignment is crucial. What else?
Look for someone with integrity and honesty. Proverbs 11:3 says, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity." A partner who values honesty will build a foundation of trust.
Good point, Mom. Trust is so important. What else should I consider?
Consider someone who is patient and kind. In 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, it says, "Love is patient, love is kind." These qualities are enduring and will contribute to a lasting and harmonious relationship.
Patience and kindness, got it. Anything else?
Yes, a person who respects and values you. Ephesians 5:25-33 emphasizes mutual love and respect between spouses. This will ensure a partnership built on mutual understanding and support.
That's important. I want to be with someone who respects and values me. Anything else?
Lastly, seek someone with a sense of responsibility and a willingness to grow together. Ephesians 5:21 encourages mutual submission, and as partners, you both should be willing to support each other's personal and spiritual growth.
Mom, thank you for sharing these qualities with me. I appreciate the guidance, and I'll keep them in mind as I navigate relationships. It's reassuring to know what to look for in a partner.
I'm glad we could have this conversation, sweetheart. Remember, I'm always here for you, and I want you to have a marriage that brings you joy, peace, and fulfills God's plan for your life.
Hey, Mom, can we talk about something that's been on my mind?
Of course, sweetheart. What's bothering you?
Well, yesterday night, you shared some advice on who to marry as a Christian, and it got me thinking. I hope you don't mind if I ask some more questions about it.
Not at all, dear. I'm here to help and guide you. What's on your mind?
You mentioned the importance of finding someone with a strong faith, and I totally agree. But I was wondering, how do I know if someone genuinely shares my spiritual values? Like, what signs should I look for?
That's a great question. One of the things you can observe is their commitment to spiritual activities. Are they actively involved in church, prayer, and reading the Bible? Do they seek spiritual growth, and is their faith a central part of their life?
That makes sense. I guess actions really do speak louder than words. You also talked about integrity and honesty. How can I be sure someone has those qualities?
Trust is crucial in any relationship. Look for consistency in their words and actions. A person with integrity will be honest and reliable. You can also pay attention to how they handle difficult situations. Do they resort to honesty and openness?
Got it. Trustworthiness is definitely a big deal. You also mentioned patience and kindness. How can I assess those qualities in someone?
Observing how someone treats others, especially in challenging situations, can reveal a lot. Are they patient and kind in their interactions with friends, family, and even strangers? It's also essential to see how they handle disagreements, with patience and kindness, or with anger and impatience.
Those are insightful points, Mom. Thanks for clarifying. One more thing, you emphasized mutual respect. How can I make sure someone truly respects me?
Respect is foundational. Watch how they communicate with you and others. Do they listen actively, consider your opinions, and value your input? If they respect you, they'll treat you as an equal partner and make decisions together.
This really helps, Mom. I appreciate you taking the time to explain these things to me. It's comforting to know what to look for in a partner from a Christian perspective.
Before marriage, there are several things that a woman may consider doing to ensure a healthy and fulfilling marital life. Here are some suggestions. Self-reflection. Take time for self-reflection and understand your own values, goals, and priorities. This self-awareness will help you make decisions that align with your personal beliefs and desires. Education and career. Pursue education and career goals. Having a stable foundation in terms of education and career can provide financial independence and contribute to a more balanced and equitable partnership. Emotional maturity. Work on emotional maturity and resilience. Marriage comes with its challenges, and being emotionally mature helps in handling conflicts and navigating the ups and downs of a relationship. Establish support systems. Build a strong network of friends and family. Having a support system is crucial in providing emotional support and guidance throughout different phases of life. Financial literacy. Learn about personal finance. Understanding budgeting, savings, and investments will contribute to financial stability, which is important in a marriage. Health and well-being. Prioritize your physical and mental health. Establishing healthy habits before marriage will contribute to a happier and more fulfilling life together. Communication skills. Work on effective communication skills. Open and honest communication is vital in any relationship, and developing these skills beforehand will enhance your ability to express yourself and understand your partner. Set boundaries. Learn to set healthy boundaries. Knowing your limits and communicating them respectfully is crucial for a balanced and harmonious relationship. Spiritual and personal growth. Focus on spiritual and personal growth. Cultivating a sense of purpose and personal development contributes to a more fulfilling life and can positively impact your relationships. Hobbies and interests. Pursue your hobbies and interests. Maintaining your individuality and having personal passions will contribute to a well-rounded and interesting life, both for yourself and your future spouse. I'm glad we could talk about it. Remember, these are just guidelines, and every person is unique. Trust your instincts and pray for guidance. I'm always here if you have more questions or just want to talk.